Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture-perfect for a game of this nature. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
As you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his...
Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes! Spinazzola drives it forward. And it's Lukaku. McTominay. Hardly anything between the sides. And it's 1-0. Ruben Dias with the slide tackle there. Ruben Dias with a good steal, well played. Goalkeeper's ball. It's being played forward. Ronaldo finds himself offside. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Politano. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's on a plate. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Looking to break out here.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Politano keeps everyone guessing. It's a brilliant interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Done very well to intervene. And it's Lukaku. Cuts it out. Either side really getting hold of the ball. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Politano. And once more they can't get through. And here's the chance to counter. Forward it goes. Ball's out on the left now. He gets past his man. Oh, really good feet from him. Now can he finish? And the finish! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Portugal go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Portugal going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead.
Shot a goal! He scored! The second half sparked straight into life. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time waiting.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And there's a long ball. And that's been levered clear. Cristiano Ronaldo. Just brushed off the ball there. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Danilo Pereira. Ruben Dias. Shot, hits one! It's a throw in. It's gone out for a throw in.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Lukaku has made his mark on this game. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Politano. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's there to receive. Has a hit! Goal! Portugal! And again they hit the front.
Portugal are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's...
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Hoists it forward. And the weighted pass. Nice little chip. And he's cut it out. This is gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Bernardo Silva gets it back. And it's played forward. Bruno Fernandes. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. It's got in and it is an own goal!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Well, who saw that? And the shot! It's in! Right back in the game! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
We have got ourselves a game here. Great leap! They've done it! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
And help's available out wide.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Elmas. Ball's loose, who's getting there? A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Well, that's where he wants it. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Now it's Lukaku. He's gone for it! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very...
And the shot! He has done it! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Terrific audacity, just gorgeous skill.
Oh, look, the keeper didn't know whether he was coming or going in the end, and he just got lost.
He's made it three. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
2 up. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Portugal are stunned. They controlled it, they led, but somehow they lost. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've... Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of aways. Vinicius Junior! It's in!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Germany trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Oh, real danger here. Hits one! Gnabry. Finds himself eased off the ball. Good ball. Now can he finish? It is a corner. Knocks it away. Vinicius Junior. And now they can launch a counter. Mbappe. Goretzka. Chance! Sticks it away! Germany are all square.
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
Germany grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual talent.
And a shot! That's offside. Yes, it is. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked a harder thing to do.
Gets it back. Ter Stegen deals with it effortlessly. Now they can break here. And it's Goretzka. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Mbappe. And he's on his way! Shot a goal! No mistake! And they've got their lead back.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Gnabry. He's picked him out. Vinicius Junior. It's a goal kick. Goretzka. And it's Gnabry. Rudiger goes looking. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Gnabry. Back into the middle. Shoots! And in it goes! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Germany are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
This is quite a battle. Big chance! Back of the net! Into the lead once more. Jim, your thoughts?
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Could move up a gear here. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Already up and running for the second half.
Germany need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Cuts it out. Goretzka. And it's Gnabry. Hoists it forward. Now, can he capitalise? Gross. Gnabry. Receives it in a good position. Gnabry. Gross. It's a great ball. Rudiger tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Gnabry. Valverde gets into the right position to it. He's gone for it! It's there!
Now listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yes, the turn and finish is to be admired, but what about the sense of urgency and desire to move the ball with such pace on the break as soon as it was retrieved?
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
That's surely a foul, free kick. Have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Tries a shot! Rudiger attempts a clearance. He's in, surely! Well read, he sorted that out. Vinicius Junior. He could be in here. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Going for goal! He has done it! And again they hit the front.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Mbappe just brushed off the ball there.
Madrid are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Madrid get it back again. Ball's loose, who's getting there? That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't done it. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
Ceballos.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Brahim Diaz.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's left his man. Danger averted for now. Ceballos. Brahim Diaz. Surely. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Battles to win it back.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time.
He's one-on-one, surely! He's had a shot! They've scored! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! Well, how's that for a class finish?
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Madrid could... Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate.
Has a pop! Enough try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Sambo Anguissa does well to read it and intercepts. Dashing forward at pace. Otamendi does well there, alert. Throw. Politano. Paredes tries to get it forward quickly.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's going after it. Messi! It's broken loose. And they've been caught out here. And the shot! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And he's there to clear it. Paredes gets it out to the wing. And here's Messi. Goes for goal! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Argentina take the lead, 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
McTominay battles to win it back. And now the breakaway. Face to face with the keeper. He's gone for it! Hoists it forward. De Bruyne.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
And it's played forward. Paredes. Paredes goes looking. And it's Lukaku. And here's Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Martinez. Well read, he sorted that out. Going for goal! Goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Argentina have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
And here's Messi. Lovely bit of skill there. And it's half-time here. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Argentina are in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. So we're just settling back into this second half. Messi. He's had a shot! Forward it goes. And that has put paid to that. That's a promising ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Paredes. This could spell danger. Hoists it forward. Now the counter. Now it's Lukaku. Gets away from his opponents. Can he find a finish now? Surely this time. It's anyone's ball.
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
And here's Messi. Just brushed off the ball there. No question, that's a foul. And it's a corner. Messi goes short. And it's Otamendi. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Politano. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Looking to change the direction of the game here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. De Bruyne! Oh, it's a stunning goal! He's got himself a peach of a goal! Dispatched expertly, nicely done. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Lukaku, good challenge, he just stood firm. He's got options out wide, could move up a gear here. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Lukaku, Elmas. Nicely measured pass. Tries a shot! And in it goes! Do not write them off! Back they come! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
This has become one superb game of shot and goal! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Right through the middle. Hits one! A chance to play it in. Done very well to intervene.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's a promising ball. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! And the comeback is complete! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Messi plays it short. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Argentina are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
A real chance if he can get through. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And it's played forward. And back to base. Keeper's got good distance on that. Lukaku gets flagged offside. And that's been won straight back. Deep into stoppage time. Forward it goes. Referee's given a throw. McTominay. And that's it. Argentina have some soul-searching to do here. Having been in apparent control, they have allowed it to slip away. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And he's there to clear it. It's a loose ball. And it's Henderson. Lobs it in gently. Ball is over the line. And it's played forward. Rice. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Stones does well there. Alert. Rice. Kane. Kimmich. Nicely measured pass. He's got away. He's had a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Kimmich. Chalobah. Alexander-Arnold. Out to the left it goes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Done very well to intervene. Well positioned to make that interception. Tries to get it forward quickly. Defenders on the back foot. Kane. It's a brilliant interception. Rice. And it's Henderson. Kane. Oh, what? Has a hit! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Rice. Kane. Well played, he saw that coming. Goretzka drives it forward. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Hoists it forward. Jordan Henderson. And it's Kane. Kane. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Now it's Kane. He's got away. Kane. Now it's Kane. And that's been... Oh, real danger here! Forward it goes. Alexander-Arnold. Jordan Henderson. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Chance!
England really have been alive to interceptions and picking off any loose balls.
Breaks on here, and it's Kane. We've reached half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
England clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Now it's Kane. Gets it back. Forward it goes. Jordan Henderson. Out to the right. He's had that. He's had a goal! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good...
Kane! In it goes!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Well, he's pulled him up for that challenge. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. So England's free kick. Chance to shoot! Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Defending of the desperate variety. The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. And that's a goal kick. Kane. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Tries lifting it over. Has a pop! It's in! And the comeback is complete! So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous...
Shapes to shoot! Danger averted for now. Rice. And the shot! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
So all square, and not for the first... England have a free kick. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Now it's Kane. And here's Kane. And it's played forward. That's a decent ball. It's come, shoots! In for the follow-up! Goal, England! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
We have got changes here, from both sides, in fact. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Gets it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Played out to the right.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
That's pretty clear, it is a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So what can they conjure from this one? And it's Davis. And here's Kane. Oh, he's gone for it! And yes, it's there! They have come roaring back. Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's...
Has a pop! They've scored! Ahead again! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And that's what the...
Tries a shot! So close to drawing level.
Oh, that's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet. We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Hoists it forward.
England have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Forward it goes. Gnabry.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Decent looking ball. Hits one! Just off target. Cleared away. Chalobah. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Kane. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, in the end, it got away. They just weren't allowed to build on their lead. They lost their lead, and they lost the game. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see...
It's bounced out! Decent enough try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
That's been won straight back. And here's Griezmann. Big chance! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
That's been levered clear. Quick glance at goal. Could be a chance here. Has a pop! And he's done it! There is the breakthrough.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Going for goal! It's a goal!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2.
Shoots! He's pulled off a fine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Out to the left it goes. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Griezmann goes for goal, and in it goes! Into the lead once more.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Griezmann. Out to the right. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It's gone a long way up and away. Hits it back. And here's Griezmann. Hefty challenge, but fair enough.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Rice gets it out to the wing. That intervention was very necessary. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well positioned to make that interception. Oh, some tackle that. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Oh, that had to be more accurate. It was on the back foot. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. And it's Griezmann. It's a loose ball. Timely intervention. Cleared without complication. Plays it out to the flank. Cut out in the nick of time. It's being played forward. Oh, what a ball! Chipped up for the header! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. And this an opportunity to pull level. Going for goal! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And this could be the final action of the first half. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. We've reached half-time. Oh, a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the prompt...
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Rice. Gorgeous control there. Koke tries to get it forward quickly. Rice. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Pablo Hernandez looks to thread it through, looks to play him in. But a minor communications breakdown. Assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Crunching tackle. It's come through. He's had a go! Sticks it away!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Well played, he saw that coming. Played out to the right. Throw it. Llorente. Griezmann. Merino. Cuts it out. Looking to get within range.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Llorente. Griezmann. What a ball this has turned. Griezmann with a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And the shot! Oh, taken with style! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off with apparel. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
And it's been taken straight back. Oh, good take and a good... He's gone for it! It's off target and by quite a way. Llorente gets into the right position to intercept. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Llorente. Now it's Griezmann. And that's that. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid...
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid. And the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too. And all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Certainly this is a belt. Shoots! Now it's Lukaku. De Bruyne. And here's Lukaku. Lukaku. Oh, he's a big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
It's out for a goal kick. Valverde tries to get it forward quickly. He could be in here. Hits one! They score! Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting.
That's just very well played. He can hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And they've been caught out here. Mbappe. It's on Shapes to shoot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
It's being played forward. And it's Lukaku. It's a brilliant interception. Valverde. Over to the left. Madrid are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Oh, real danger here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And that has been cleared. Brahim Diaz. Well, he's got the ball glued to his feet. Mbappe goes for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Lukaku. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Brahim Diaz. This could spell... Has a pop! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's a real shame, Peter, because it was beautifully worked. Took the defence out of the picture, but he'll be in no hurry to watch the replay.
And it's Lukaku. Forward it goes. McTominay. Defenders on the back foot. Lukaku has a hit! Plays it out to the wing. Mbappe. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Played down the flank. Just brushed off the ball there.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Brahim Diaz. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Lukaku. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. So your views on the first half?
Oh, Peter, there really hasn't...
And the finish! It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And it's played forward. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Dashing forward at pace. Great challenge, timed to perfection.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, good interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Rudiger gets into the right position to intercept.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Right through the middle. Mbappe, and the shot! Goes straight through to the keeper. And it's Lukaku. Out to the right. Oh, nice touch. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Hoists it forward. Now the counter. And that's been won straight back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe. Hoists it forward. Lukaku going through. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
He's got options out wide. Gets it back. Quick ball forward. Could move up a gear here. Brahim Diaz. Good take. Mbappe! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Gets it back. Elmas. Good ball.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well positioned to make that interception. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Not offside that time.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
This could fall anywhere. He's gone for it. No, he couldn't find the finish.
Or maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Madrid to make one last surge forward. Mbappe! Here it is, goes for goal!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And it's been taken straight back. Rudiger. And it's played forward. So that's it. It is all over. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world, and that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Rice, and it's played forward. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Oh, good interception. Gabriel Jesus. And that's been won straight back. Gabriel Jesus. Mbappe. Mbappe. Decent looking ball. He's off on, tries a shot! They've scored!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example. The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Mbappe gets the better of his man. Big chance! One-on-one! Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. The crowd appreciates good football all round there. Valverde cuts it out. Just brushed off the ball there. Mbappe. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Forward it goes. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Could go all the way here. Mbappe shapes to shoot, and in it goes. And already they're looking to run away with it. Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Things starting to look very comfortable.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. Valverde. Nicely measured pass. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Rice. Valverde. Mbappe. Caught offside that time. Gabriel Jesus. Good ball. Shot at goal! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Mbappe goes for goal. They are rampant. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Madrid take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Done very well to intervene. Merino. Gabriel Jesus. Plays a clever pass. And the shot! Keeper's got his work done.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Gets up to head it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. He gets past his man. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe. He's picked him out. Face to face with the keeper. He's had a go! No mistake! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Calm, composed, confident. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
action has already started. Tries to stroke it through. He's got away. Tries a shot! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And it's Bayer Leverkusen who take the lead. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Belgium trail at this early stage. How will they respond? He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. De Bruyne. And here's Lukaku. Lukaku. And the shot! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Massive lead! It's good distance on it. It's wrestled off the ball. Forward it goes. Oh, good interception. And here's Lukaku. And the counter is... It's one! Defence has got rid of that. And it's been taken straight back. De Bruyne. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. He's made sure that that won't get through. Played out to the right. Tries to get it forward quickly. And now they can launch a counter. Schick. Hoists it forward. Gets the better of his man, and he's there to cut it out. Tielemans goes looking, and it's Lukaku. Well positioned to make that interception. Oh, real danger here. He's one-on-one, goes for goal! He's scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more...
Oh, shooting chance! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.